everyone, it's Arrow 3 here again. He thought I was dead, but I'm not. Anyway, here is a review I've been looking forward to since the summer of 2013. This is the Boosticus upgrade kit from X-Transbots, originally still by Echo Transformer on YouTube. This is a little kit. It's 3D printed, I believe, and it just adds a fairly good amount of parts to the Generations Fall of Cybertron Bruticus team and makes them look a lot better. In the kit, you get a new Swindle foot, a Brawl foot, a left and right hand, as well as you can see, little pieces that'll be needed to connect them to the arms. A new crotch piece, some stabilizers for Brawl, new little guns for anyone, a tail fin for Vortex, a new front piece for Blastoff, 2 wheels, new giant cannons for Onslaught, a little flamethrower, or this can also be used as a jet for Blastoff, a new chest piece, and a little central backpack unit that's going to be used for just kind of filling in space. Here we have the team in vehicle mode, and I'm going to show you how to make the nice little trailer mode for all these spare parts when you're not using them as Bruticus. The feet just slide together. Take the little wedge piece, add the flamethrower to it, and there's a little peg at the bottom. It's going to peg right onto the green foot, like that. Take the hands, just peg them into the yellow foot. That. Then the chest piece will plug on to the 2 bumps on the top of the bottom of the flamethrower piece. And then you can try and line up the little spoiler pieces. They don't really connect to anything. I kind of wish they did. Now, there's little hooks on the wheels. Hook them around, get it so the hook is facing you. Hook it around this, and then it'll slide around and peg into these little holes here. Grab the other one, hook it around, and pegs in. Nice. Now the crotch place has 2 little pegs. It'll just go into the holes on the bottom of the yellow foot. Then this backpack piece has a bar. It'll go into this slot here. And then there's little hooks to help keep it in. Grab this piece and it will peg in to the top here, and that holds this on, and we're all done. Now you can simply grab Onslaught. There's these 2 bars will plug into these spaces in the leg. I'll make sure this doesn't fall off. Now I've got a nice big trailer for him. And finally the huge cannons can plug into his arms right where the old ones used to go. Ta-da! Installing the kit is fairly simple. I usually like to start at legs. These require, because then once he's standing you can get everything else set up. Grab the Swindle foot, just get the toes in there. You can kind of see you need to get the yellow ridge over a hump that the spoiler looking things connected to, and then it all just squishes into place. For the brawl leg, you'll need to fold this cannon back up into its normal position. And you can see on the foot here there's two pegs. His hands will grip these. So just get in there. Just have his hand grip that. Then there's a little support that clips over the front of the tank mode. And then you'll need to get the other arm just kind of wedged in there until it's grabbing the hand. And then connect everything back up. It's a bit finicky, but oh well. So now you have some nice big feet. Coming around the back, these little stabilizers for Brawl could just plug right into his combined mode hands. They're kind of wedge shaped, so put it so that the little brace there is on the inside. Get the other one. And you just squeeze right in there. If they also stay there in his vehicle mode, so if you don't turn him into robot mode, you could just leave him there. Coming to the blast off arm, simply separate the legs, and you're basically going just back to vehicle mode. Now take this piece and have this flat bar lined up with the bottom of the jet, or actually no, the top. And then you can see it has a hook here. You just start at the top and push down, and it clicks nicely into place. Then simply grab the right hand and peg it in. Nice and simple. Then just fold these back, these little hand pieces up. Moving on to the shoulder. Just grab the new piece here and simply slide it on. And now you've got a much nicer blast off arm that actually has, the hand isn't quite so far down past the waist now. Looks much nicer. As for the vortex arm, grab the little tail fin and it just snaps into place. Very simple. Now for the kind of complicated part, I like to leave the hand on this little bar piece. Make sure that it bends down from like towards the bottom of the hand. Split the cockpit. Put the hand away. Lift the knees up, and then you'll need to wedge these in the knee cavities right up against the purple part. It takes a few tries to get it just right. And you just kind of have to squish it all together. And now that's done. And you can see he's already looking fantastic, but now we get the nice big chest piece, and there are hooks here. Well, no, there's cavities here. They're going to slide over where the green nubs are. So just grab this, put it down, and then push it forward, and it will snap underneath kind of the shoulder pieces of Onslaught. Now grab the crotch piece. It's got little bars coming off. They will plug into the little nubs on the original crotch piece. So just there. Now it's kind of got a joint. Moving around to the back. Remove these. You won't really need these ever again unless you want to make the combined weapon. Take the central backpack unit. Make sure that the bottom part is here. Now there's two holes that are going to attach to two little pegs here. I have removed the chest plate because I find I have a really bad time getting this thing on with it. Sorry, that's not really a good angle for this. This may take a few tries, but I got one side in. There. Okay, now that's in. It's in very solidly. Now take the new big cannons, and there's a hook at the top, and it will hook over the back and then simply snap in. And then take the wheels, make sure the hook is at the bottom, and just peg them into the pegs on the side of the backpack. Like that. See the holes there? That. And now he has a nice big backpack. Looks way better. And you get the wheels that are very prominent on the game model. With his chest plate reattached, we now have the basically fully combined and upgraded Bruticus. And oh man, this is much better. This makes his silhouette much better. He's got nice, big, beefy hands. A much nicer arm that's not quite so long now. Nice big chest plate. Big feet. And what's really nice about the feet is that they have a ankle tilt. The other one's a bit stiffer. So now you can get him into some nice angry poses. He's ready to break everything. This is just a phenomenal kit. But one last little thing you can do is take Swindle's big gun. Just stick the other two on the side. They won't go all the way in. It's a very shallow hole. But just add that to his other knee. It's funny because I actually used to do that anyway. But yeah. So now he has that little gun on his knee. And if you want, you can use this little flamethrower. Just replace his hand. And that actually seems to peg in a little bit better than the original hand. Get him in a cool pose here. Yeah, that's really nice. I honestly can't recommend this kit enough. So yeah, I got it on Captured Prey. I think last time I checked, the retail version was still available. The G2 and the Takara versions are on pre-order, but the SDCC colors are sold out, so unfortunately if you just recently picked up the Platinum Bruticus, you won't get a good color match for that, at least off of Captured Prey. There might be some floating around other sites. So yeah, I'm Arrow 3, and I'll see you at the next review.